Hey guys, salut, this is Alex and today I'll show you how to make stunning appetizer as known as canapé. So each and every one of them is inspired by a food and a culture I love. 3 different types. Some kind of miso glazed eggplants inspired by a Japanese dish called Nasu Denkaku. Then a simplified falafel with of course some good Middle Eastern vibes in it. And finally, my understanding of a Peruvian dish called ceviche. So on top of being tasty, that is objective. And visually appealing, again, so in my opinion extremely cool, okay, a bit less objective. They all share one thing in common, which is they are easy to make in batches. Trust me, this is priceless, especially when you know that your friends and your family will just rush in on the food without even taking the time to say hi to the one who cooked.
What?
All that food with love. Never mind, let's make those canapés. For the first canapé, grab a few eggplants and cut them into big chunks. Place them on a tray with a drizzle of oil, salt and pepper. Pop that in the oven for about 15 minutes or so. In the meantime, let's make a miso glaze. Good to know! Miso is a Japanese seasoning coming from the fermented soybeans under the form of a thick paste. So it's used in many preparations, like for example the miso soup, which is basically just dashi, fish stock, mixed with a bit of miso. In a mug, mix a dash of mirin or any sweet wine with a dash of sake or any dry wine. Add 2 tablespoons of miso paste, 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1 tablespoon of butter. Pop that in the microwave for about a minute, stir well and set aside. After about 15 minutes, get the eggplants out and brush them with the glaze we just made. Then back in the oven for about 10 minutes or until soft. Serve them with a final glaze, spring onions, maybe a bit of chili and a sprinkle of sesame seeds. Sweet, sticky and flavorful. Oh my! Subscribe! 来てください. Now the second canapé recipe. In food processor go tin of beans and another of chickpeas, 3 crushed garlic cloves, a bunch of parsley, a bunch of coriander, 2 teaspoons cumin powder, 1 teaspoon coriander powder, 2 teaspoons salt, a dash of black pepper, two tablespoons of oil, add 1 teaspoon of baking soda, about 4 tablespoons of flour, just a few pulses on pre-chopped ingredients will be more than enough. So instead of deep frying them, we will bake them in the oven. Of course they won't have the exact same texture at the end.
What?
But the thing is, they might be a bit more healthy. And also you won't have that lovely and long-lasting smell in your house. Shape the dough into walnut-sized bowl and place them on a tray. Pop that in the oven at 200 Celsius or 400 Fahrenheit for about 20 to 30 minutes. Serve those falafels with tiny sauce, crunchy, dense and fragrant. The last canapé recipe is inspired by a Peruvian dish called ceviche, as known as marinated fish. The fish will be raw in the center, so you have to use extra mega fresh fish for that dish. In a bowl, add the juices of 5 limes, then half a red onion, sliced as thinly as possible, then half a teaspoon of salt, a dash of pepper. For the fish I'm using sea bass, which is kind of the classic, but you could also go for sole or snapper, yet always from sustainable sources. Cut the pin bone fillets into thick slices, about 1 centimeter thick. Salt them generously to prepare them for the brine. Place them in the marinade and let them sit for about 10 to 30 minutes. It might seem a lot, but we are not trying to make sashimi and the acidic liquid needs time to cook the outside of the fish slices. You can also add finely chopped chilies and coriander stalks to pump up the flavors. After about 15 minutes you'll get the perfect combo in my opinion, cooked and firm outside with raw and soft inside. Simple, fresh and tangy, serve those immediately. For a nutty finish and a nice kick, you can add a few drops of the marinade on top of the canapé. This liquid is called tiger's milk, or in Spanish, leche de tigre, y gracias por suscribir a mi canal. Okay, so guys, that's it. Now you have 3 new ideas to make beautiful and delicious and different appetizers. I really hope you enjoyed those recipes, and if you did, give it a like and share them on social media with your friends. They need it! Also subscribe to my channel for more delicious goodness. Salut, bye bye!